All right. Just learned that I can't interrupt videos with text. With a text. All right. So let's see this one. ABC. Well, A got the single mark. X got the single mark. C got the double mark. Y got the double. Hey, look. Single double. Single double. That is a similarity. It means these two have to be similar. And if you were trying to use the sides here, this 11.9 is supposed to go with this one here, so that doesn't work. And this 5.4 goes with this one here, so we don't have enough information there to do anything with the sides. All right, let's see. Triangle GHJ is shown. Which of the subsequent triangles is similar? I'm not sure if it's all of them, like if it's possible to be all of them. So what we need to double check is like, okay, so 7 and 14, 7 and 14, 7 and 21, 7 and 21. Okay, so looks like on these ones, it's doing times 2. On these ones, it's doing times 3. So let's see on this one. So 13 times 2 is 26. Okay, so that part checks out. 16.9 times 2 is not that. Okay, so that's a failure. See, 13 times 2 is 26. Sure, that still works. This times 2 is not 20. Okay, so this failed on both fronts here. Let's see, 17, this one was times 3. So 17 times 3 is 21. 13 times 3 is 39. 16.9 times 3 is, I think, that. Let me double check. Man, I am really mistyping. 16.9. That is a problem of trying to go quick. You end up going slower. 16.9 times 3. I typed like the completely wrong numbers. Yep, 50.7. Okay, so this is all three sides scaled up by 3. Let's see if this is true. Here, 50. This is supposed to be 50.7. So that fails. So there's only one correct answer here. All right. Oh, hey, look, another one of the exact same paper. Okay. So this page is all what we call geometric mean. It's this right triangle with the altitude dropped. Every single one of these has the same setup. And of course, we got to start with weird ones. I'm going to start with number 6, which is an easier one. This has 84 and it has 16, and we want to find x. So I say 84 over x is equal to x over 16. So when we do the work on this, we do 84 times 16, which is 1344. And x times x is x squared. And then it's not required to draw the butterfly, but if you want to be a good person, no, I'm just kidding. So, angry butterfly. All right, so we have x squared is equal to 1344. To get rid of a squared, we'll take the square root of both sides. And so the square root of 1344 is 36.7. So x is approximately 36.7 in this one. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do about 2 or 3 more. So if we look at number 8, I am jumping around, but I'm trying to go in a logical order, and this is kind of random. In this one, if I do the setup correctly, this is 64 over this piece, right? This is what we write twice. So 64 over 48 is equal to 48 over x. And so when I cross multiply now, I get 64 times x is 64x, and 48 and 48 is not 96. What is 48 times 48? 2304. So then to solve for x here, it's not x squared. So to solve for x here, I'll just divide both sides by 64. So 2304 divided by 64, I get 36. X is equal to 36. So the setup is the same though. That piece there showed up twice. That was 48, this time it showed up twice. If we go back to number 1, the reason I was pausing is number 1 is not 100 over x is equal to x over 36. Because 100 is the whole thing, and we're supposed to just use this piece here. So it's not 100. I'm going to have to take 100 minus 36, and that'll give us this piece here, which I'm pretty sure is 64. So 36 times 64, I got 2, 3. That number's popping up a lot. That was in here a minute ago. So 36 times 64 is 2304. That is equal to x squared. So we'll take the square root of 2304, and I got 48. So x is 48 when we take the square root of that. All right. I think the last one I'm going to do on this page is number 4. Number 4, it's asking us to find x. The down and dirty way I recommend doing this is as follows. So first I got to find out this piece, right? So to 81 minus 45, that's 36. That's 7, yeah, all right. So this is x over here. This is the thing I can actually find though. So you can't call this x because that's called x. We can call this any other letter. So you can call it y if you want. You could say 36 over y is equal to y over 45. So if we do that, 36 times 45, you get 1620. So 1620 is equal to y squared. And we'll take the square root of 1620 and get 40.2 is our y. So 40.2, don't call that 40, call it 40.2. So if I want to find this x value now, we've got, look at that, it's a right triangle. I got 45, I got 40.2, I got x. So I can use Pythagorean theorem. 45 squared plus 40.2 squared is equal to x squared. So if we do that, what is 45 squared? 45 squared is 2025. All right, so this is 2025. This squares to be that 1620 we got a minute ago. 1620. So 2025 plus 1620, and then we'll take the square root of it. So that was, I got 3645. And then we'll take the square root of it. So 3645 is x squared. We'll take the square root of it. I got 60.4. 60.4 is what I got for this x here. So that's kind of the most involved that we could see on these. Okay, I got like 2 minutes left. Find the missing length. The triangles in each pair are similar. Okay, so we got a bunch of similar triangles here. So on these ones, it's the kind of thing where like, okay, I see that 60 is kind of the longer side here. That goes with 130, so I can compare them, find their fraction, and use that to find this. You also could say 60 goes to 130 is equal to x over 117. That would work, and you just solve it. And then on these ones, remember that the way that they work is you can do piece to piece, piece to piece. So, oh wait, but we only know the whole thing here. So this is our x, right? So we could say x goes to 22. That's piece goes to whole, right? Well, piece goes to whole. Well, then on the other one, I would need to do piece goes to whole. So 9 goes to, instead of 9, it's 9 goes to the whole thing, which is 9 plus 9, 18. And then we can solve that. So 18 times 18x, that's 9 times 22, whatever that is, 198. And then we'll divide both sides by 18. I got x is equal to 11 in this one. So, all right, I'm out of time, but hopefully that was helpful. Bye.